You must engage the darkness. If you are going to regain the memories lost to you. You must stay strong.
A lone child's presence does not bode well for the circumstances.
No one can pass.
And inquisitive. It will be difficult.
Well, that's just perfect.
But try to remember. You are never alone.
Welcome everyone to another episode of BECKONED Development Weekly stream, and it's episode 46. So, hello again guys, here we are again, the second day of trying to get these really old concepts finished. We are Zade Studios. We are working on BECKONED, which is now live on INDIEGOGO. It has been for about a little over a month now, and we've got 20 days left to make a miracle happen. So here we are. If you guys want to check out all the perks that we got t-shirts, minted coins, posters, art books, and then sculptures as well. So if you guys want to check those out, and those sculptures are based on this sculpture here, which I hand sculpted a couple years ago, and then we took a bunch of photos of it and sent it over to our guy Harry, and he 3D modeled it, and we already have a test print out, so it looks awesome. So yeah, as far as the rest of the stuff throughout it, the storyline is hinted at in this, a little bit of the lore building, but the mechanical breakdown of what the experimental turn-based system is there. I'll give a quick rundown and then we'll get through. But BECKONED is a JRPG 20-hour epic adventure which follows 3 adventurers across wild landscapes, and as they're trying to retrieve a stolen necklace, they're pulled into some political upheaval between 2 major factions or influences on the planet of Divanis, Loden Stones and Denethite. So we got an image here that explains what our spell skill system is, and how the logic is not very clear on that. I've had a few interviews with some guys, some gamer guys. It was like, hey, you might want to go that way. So I'm glad I left it open-ended. But yeah, here are some character breakdowns of Taj, Nell, and Lane. Those are our 3 main combatants. Dash and Yoka, which are our campsite saves, but they're our shop kid and our gardening and hunting, ranking system management. And then Grint to be our transport. She's awesome too. We got some places, concept art of the places along the way. Not everything, because I don't want to spoil too much. The platforms that we're, and our intentions of those. And it's me and my brother who are doing it, who are making this game currently. So it's just a 2-man team. I'm doing all the art, animation, world building, and the writing and everything. And Dwight's coming up behind me, Tate, and building that in Unreal 4. We've got a prototype that you can play on Steam now. If you have the ability to, just go right over there, hit download, play it, and let us know what you think in the discussions, the view discussions right there. A little discussion page here. Just drop some comments there, and we're pretty quick on getting back to you. So I wasn't signed in. That's why it doesn't look like I have been. But so we have our stretch goals towards the bottom, and part of those stretch goals is this little guy here. I have it muted. We have some music that our guy Johnny made a while back. So if it'll ever load, I need to preload these videos, but you'll see one of our sprites, our enemy sprites. This is a 2-dimensional object running in the engine, and I'm moving a light source around it, and it's casting these shadows on it. So a really cool technique using, materials, but yeah, it was the way I did the art that allowed us to get that kind of effect. So that allows me to plan the art on a different level too. So anyway, underneath that, just kind of my personal closing thoughts on everything, and then a glossary to help you say the words and get the lore down on what everything means. We got 2 updates so far. One of them is Beckon Fun Fridays, which we're going to be having for the next 3 consecutive Fridays. So go check that out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and just wait for these links to pop up, because I'm kind of on fire right now. Oh yeah, by the way, our featured tier is the best tickle for the nickel, baby. So go over there and grab that. That's my best suggestion. It's not because it's $100. It's because when you go through these and actually look at what you get with this, you're not only getting the game and not only getting the t-shirt, not only getting the posters, you're also getting exclusive digital wallpapers. You're getting early access as well, and your name in the credits. Thanks acknowledgement when the game comes out. So yeah, go check that out. The perks and everything are very customizable, so you can make a very affordable small package collection. And then we've got ones that kind of go out there for you to really give you a chance to help us out a lot. So anyway, guys, back to the drawing. I've spent 5 minutes doing that. So we are in Photoshop, and I am going to touch a lot of this up. I wasn't exactly happy with how I was trying to rush the job in an hour, because that's not the right way to do it. So I wanted to come in and see if I could work on it a bit, be a bit more, and it's just, I saw nasty things. Like, there's a lot of spots like this. I didn't finish the underbelly color all the way up in the tail over here. Look at just how nasty. You could tell I was going fast. So, oh, hello, it's a trap. Welcome in Jedis, and yeah. But man, I'm honored that It's a Trap is here. Wow, dude, thanks for dropping by. I mean, Jedi, I'm obviously glad you're always showing up too. You know. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for showing up. That's great. Yeah, if you all want to check that out, the link in the description, links right there. Yeah, can I right click? Oh yeah, dots by their name. No, I can't. I got to do that in YouTube. But yeah. So I'm gonna get to doing this. So that's kind of what we're here for. I might just go full screen, and then I'll bring that back. I'm gonna share out the trip. Yeah, thanks, buddy. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get some eyeballs on this. So one of the big things was, like I was saying, was just this creature in general. It just isn't. It's not jiving with me right now. And I know I've got 1, 2. Okay, right. Let it come all in. All right, so a little bit less vibrant than the other side, but I got work to do. So Jedi, how's that Spider-Man, that new one coming? Man, that thing looks insane. And man, It's a Trap. I would stop by more often, man. I just, the few times I had dropped by, it was like I would actually watch your show for every hour it was. And I remember you saying in your show, that's kind of not how to watch a show. Just drop in when you can, drop out. So, yeah, thank you so much for dropping it in. But yeah, definitely a fun group over there. Yeah, everyone was suggesting you to me when I was reaching out. Was like, oh yeah, you got to go over there on It's a Trap. And I was like, 8 hours. It was a trap. And Joe laughed at me, but it's all good, man. I loved the Mario brother bit. It was awesome. I'm doing a page with Peter getting out of school. Oh. Yeah, I figured 4 o'clock was a little odd on the timing. I'm trying to find this little layer right here, this little guy, this little dot right here. I'm trying to find him because I got to get rid of him, and I don't know where he's at. Surely that's not the eye. Oh my goodness, that was the eyes. All right, underside. Just start cleaning some stuff up. Yeah, yesterday when I started this, I kind of was just going as fast as I could. Kind of like what I was doing with Catapano when we were doing our speed challenge. You could see how I didn't stay in the line. Let's it's funny. Right after I was like, "Hey, Jose Garcia, I want to do a speed challenge against you," and then I turn around on my own time, on my own hour, and end up doing some stuff that I wasn't exactly proud of in an hour. So I've got some discipline to get back. You can see I'm just not paying attention. But hey, bringing back some old stuff like, oh yeah, hold on. Maybe that's why I'm so jabbery. No. We gotta start out with a chill. That's why I'm so jabbery and not in the... Feel like I'm having to talk so much. And then Photoshop's gotta catch up. Come on. Booyah. Alright. Yeah, the other thing, I like seeing other people trying out the game and playing it. Some get it, some catch on to it. There is a small disclaimer in it that it is a prototype and to expect certain things to happen, but it won't brick your system unless you didn't pay attention to the specs. There's not enough telegraphing for certain mechanics like the turn brake, and then obviously, and then the jellies, blobs. Oh no! You're not dumb, dude. It's just a very abstract and new system. Like you don't know how many people I've seen pick it up and they know RPGs, but they're doing the exact thing I expect them to do in normal RPGs. Is we're waiting for the turns to take action. We're waiting for the system to tell us when we're doing next. And that's kind of that system. It's very alive. It gives you a real-time control with that character. Just a little button push. Even when it's not your turn, Taja's still moving around. So all that's kind of experimental. We're looking at it and analyzing how everyone's reacting to it and kind of going off of that and further design ideas and listening to what people are saying too, because some of them got some great ideas. So it's I should have had a survey made out, but I don't think many people would want to. I mean, if they want to help, that it's a great idea, but some people don't want to fill out surveys after playing something. So but surveys are very helpful. So I've got a mental survey in my head that I'm like, okay, if they got this part, but then those are the only things I'm paying attention to, not the things that per se the player is. So I really need to get on that. Oh, I did something bad. I didn't turn that off. That was why. Yeah, Jedi, you need to you start showing that new Spider-Man soon. I think your last one with the buildings, I don't see a problem in the buildings at all. I think they're great. I think the little hints you gave in there for your friends and for all of us, I thought that was fun too. The detail at your age, I just looking at it again, is like, would I have even attempted something like that at your age? And I attempted like architecture, but not a cityscape. That was a little nuts. So, way to go, kid. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do here. Copy. Bring these back up. Merge. Paste. Is that the one you did a while ago, your Rhino page? I saw the one where I think he was fighting Rhino, but there's this new one that you're working on. Is that the Rhino page? Because my brain could be just going, yeah, it's a Rhino page, man. All right, real drawing now, no layers, real drawing. I got to get these highlights popped. So what I did was created a second layer on top of my highlight layer. So this is what I call highlight number 2. This is where you're really going to be able to pop out a lot more of like scale details, light glinting off of edges. You're really giving it a texture. So if you do use this method and then run back into the I'm sorry, my brain's thinking, oh, you need to bring that up above the layer again to get that. Did you see that? If you do approach it this way, then be prepared to very seldomly and, frugally use your smudge brush. And a lot of that's just for those edges. So I'll show, just make sure you're catching the edges of it. Because you don't want to lose the texture. And I've got my brush set at 60, and I'm just running a controlled scribble pass right on the edges of the color. That way I don't lose the texture. Little happy bumps there, little happy bumps. Collision bombs in the house. Oh, so you did DM it to me? My phone's over there, dude, or over on the other side, so I'm not able to catch it just yet. Or wait a minute, I've got a computer. Collision bomb. Yeah, almost Friday, which everybody get ready. I said that the Fund Party Fridays was a BWOP, BY your own pizza, or bring your own pizza, BYOP. Yeah, I got to be careful with that because of Joe. He wouldn't appreciate it too much. He would mishear me on purpose. I misheard me on purpose. But I posted about it. I used the anagram or whatever you would want to call it, and then it made me think of Dave Chappelle's skit. And we're gonna go to Washington. We're gonna. So, old Dave Chappelle. Ranch? I don't know. Joe's probably not going to be around for that episode because right after it, he set up an extra art bros. So I got to basically, if we're rolling, we're rolling. But yeah, if we're not rolling, then we'll move over to Art Bros because Joe can't do that show without me. He just last time he tried. Where's Jeremy? Just joking, Joe. Love you, bro. BMP. Oh, beer and pizza, dude. Yeah, there you go. Now it's a party. We need juice boxes for Jedi. It's all right. You don't ever need to start that habit. It's bad for you. Gives you dad bod real quick. So like I said, just paying attention to what direction my light's coming from. And yeah, it's a trap. If you're still here, this is kind of what we do over here. A lot of these guys are my regulars, so just kind of listen to me banter as I go through. And I'm an easy punching bag for the jokes because I appreciate a good humor of oneself. So lay on, or if you've already left, thank you for coming by. And guys, don't stop just because I said that. Beer and pizza, It's a great idea. Let's see if Jedi did hit me up on that. You said DM, so I'm thinking Insta. Yep. And yep. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Okay. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Do you want me to show that or not? I'll show it towards the end if you say yes. Because I noticed my outro to these, to the StreamYard setup is still a little weak. Kind of liked having my secret script line inclusion as our outro. Okay. Oh, no worries. All right, so Jedi wants me to show his pretty art. Let's see. Open with. Okay, Jedi. Here's a plug for you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Really? So he's busting it. Oh, that's cool. Gnarly. Love the work. Anatomy looks good. Shade technique looks good. Love the car. Look at all that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The perspective's good here. Love that face. And again, your poses of Spider-Man. Awesome. Jazz hands. But it's good. Love it. Probably did that way too well. Or not well enough. But yeah, that's awesome. So I have the light latcher that if I can get done with this one, which at the pace I'm going right now, I have to speed this up a bit. I'm wanting to do the light latchers tomorrow. Here's the thing. I said I wanted to do them yesterday. And so what I'm going to say now is the light latchers are next. So I'm wanting to do this one right and do them all right. You know, how cool would it be to bring all what's the point of bringing them a modern version if they're not done right, if they're just rushed, you know? And it's like, oh, now you're milking the watch time. It's like, nah, I'm trying to create awesome art. I've got so much other stuff I need to be doing too, like posting, creating, updating, preparing emails. It's just, woo, it's a machine. A machine that started running too late. It is awesome. I hope you're thinking of some good college, art school. My personal opinion is, for money's sake, do like a JC, a community school for your general ed courses, and when you get enough of those, then transfer into a really good art school. You'd save yourself a bunch of money. I've got 3 college art history courses, 3 college English courses, general eds, and the drawing and the sculpt and the 3D. I've got a lot of just like actual art college courses, but like general ed stuff. And it's surprising how effective just that has been. Like, you don't think you'll use it, but you use it. A lot of it. especially that we're studying for the test. Like Woman of Wollendorf, one of the oldest sculptures known to man, if not the first one that we found. Headless, large fertility sculpture. It was featured in Devil May Cry as one of their items that you could collect. I forget which Devil May Cry, but I think that was 10,000 BC or 30,000 BC. It's somewhere in there. But yeah, it's like, and then seeing the natural progression of human art over history, it's like as a species, you could think human development is linear or not, but it does seem by the art left behind that at least art has gotten better over the years. So I guess that's all I'm willing to say. I might just try partner with an independent writer out of high school and hey, you know what? I say do it, dude. Get in it. And I've been telling you, and Joe's been telling you, start developing your own universe, your own storyline and stuff. So, and you're young right now, do it. Do it. Oh, I'm so glad I ended up finding out how to get the music running on this again. I say that, and then one of the ones that gets a little kind of Kenton did a great job on this, but now I've heard them over and over and over again. And we gotta raise enough money on the IndieGoGO to get a new soundtrack. A full one. I only asked Johnny if I could use the music for the prototype, so that in the trailer, that's cool, but I don't want to be blasting all of his music on my YouTubes. Not all of it, I know him for the trailer. But all right, Jeremy, I gotta go. Yep, later, buddy. Thanks again. Everybody that's our Jedi over there with this awesome Spider-Man penciling. We can't wait to see it colored, Jedi. Can't wait to see it colored. Are you gonna ink it too? Well, you're gonna go, so don't answer that question. Get going, yo. I'm gonna stay on that kid like a gooey booger on a finger. Skill is too good to be unused. Yeah, I think I was saying before, since my mind's kind of wandering, I say it so many times though, it's the glags, the enemies in that demo, they are slanted to teach you the new strange mechanic. And they're glob enemies, they're blobs. And in normal RPGs, blobs go down in a hit or two. Very easy, basic. Not in this prototype. They're gelatinous enemies, ergo they're resistant to physical attacks, they're weak to the magic. Exploring around, one of the NPCs will tell you said thing, but by then you've probably already delved into it if you survived that far. But see, many a player many a player not get there. That's why I kind of clock it. You can get, if you know it, you can get 16, you can get through it in 16 minutes. If you're exploring it for the first time and playing it for the first time, you're probably going to be around 35-40 minutes. Now, by that time, you're probably cussing at me for a few of the puzzle designs or things like that. But really, it was a prototype to get people to try out this new mechanic structure, just for the basic structure, and see what they thought. Did they see potential in it? When I'm talking in interviews, people are asking me questions where I want to go with it, or maybe I'm doing that myself too a lot, is going, yeah, we're doing combos here, counterattacks here, layered spell system on a cause and effect rule system here, AoE environment, reacted to the spells, yeah. And then after you start hearing me for a while, you're like, he ain't gonna do it, he can't. But I heard that the whole time before getting here, and now it's there. And some of those people now are going, go you, yeah, cheer me on. So that's great. Oh, the ice cream man's driving down the road, and I got 30 minutes. I don't know. Guys ever see a video of the dog that watches and waits for the ice cream man? I'll just focus on pencils. The splash will be inked and colored. Okay, yeah. You did say you were wanting to collaborate with people. Yes. So, yeah, it's tedious, the little work that I'm doing, but it's still like controlled scribbling. When you zoom out, you can definitely see the effect and having it there and adding the dimension. The other thing is like just shading. So I want to pop in a little bit more of these highlights. I could be more economic with it, not be so tiny with them. I could go larger with the markings, cover more ground, basically, abbreviate the visual message. And what I mean by that is like doing something like this. It's not as detailed or intricate as these, but it still spans across the thing, across the shape, and you can use that smudge brush to kind of move it around a bit, getting that texture back. Now I'm trying to hyper abbreviate because I'm thinking about the shade and I'm going, holy crap, I want to get to that. So let's think about the light. Light's going to come in on this side. So we're abbreviating again, grabbing that. Make it transition. You guys hear that like little stomach gurgle that he had that Kenton put in this song? Listen, you'll hear it. Did you hear it? Let's pop that highlight on the top of the tail. Again, throwing color to move around. I want in the general areas, and then I'll use that smudge brush to pop it right into place. Then I'll move into the shades. So yeah, you guys seeing those character bios pop out. I've got a couple more coming your way. I'm going to pop one up right after the stream. And I've got to start drawing a few more. The problem with those are, guys, I got to work on those basically for, like, they take about 4 hours to do. Like, if I'm drawing the character from scratch, some of the ones I've been, or most all of them you guys have been seeing me use so far, those have already been done. A few of you watch me make them on the stream, the character concepts. Some of them you haven't. I did those before. So I've got a couple more if I'm going to keep up the pace that I've got to create. So I want to stream it, but man, I'm telling you, when they take 4 hours or something like that to deal with, it can get nuts. Like, and I take breaks. If I'm not streaming and I'm doing artwork like that, like, I got to get up, move around, go outside for a minute. My dog will flip out. So I know I've actually seen, it's a trap. He'll like, he'll need to do some stuff too and take a break for a minute, let everyone just kind of chill. But I appreciate the time everyone gives me. Not saying anything, anything different. Everyone does it their way. I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid I'll trip and bust my ass. Getting up and moving through. I think there was one show there actually was like, dude, if I fall right now, that would be perfect. But no, can't fake a fall. You'd get called on it real quick. What am I, stuntman? Oh my god, they got a new Ninja Turtle game coming out. They released the trailer today. I was like, what is this? And it's a remake of those. Yep. That would have been fun to do. Can you imagine getting hired to remake the graphics for a modern audience for that arcade? Oh my god. There were times early on in the Beckend idea, I was like, how can I make Beckend an arcade RPG? Not like Gauntlet, or, Diablo-esque type stuff, but something where you would have the 3 joysticks, it would just continue to convert either person's playing on a stick or not. Is it real time or turn based in that setup? And some of those ideas are still kind of sticking around. They pop up from now and then. I'm not telling you what those are, but I think I've hinted at it a few times. So I'm kind of tired of giving hints because I don't want people to know, but at the same time, it's like, because these are such cool ideas, I don't want them getting out. Someone like Mistwalker Studio taking, diorama backgrounds, before I could become successful and do it myself. It's a am I the Carlos Mencia of Mistwalker? That's no. That would be awesome, though. Okay, Collision Bomb. Later. Yeah, Bubba's waiting for me. Alright, I feel that's a little bit better. Was able to fix some things. I need to get some claw. Oh, yeah, I was going to do some shadow. Shade overlay 50 on a dark, almost black violet. We're going to be hitting all these spots. And this is basically your contrast control. You're going to all these spots where all your pencil shading basically was marked out, and start going in with this and pop in your contrasts, accenting them, if you would. Kind of the same idea with a light. You're just kind of throwing it in there where the textures feel right, and then you'll come in with that smudge brush and just kind of form it back. Take all that chaos and bring a little bit of order into it. Sorry, we got trucks in the neighborhood. I see that light there. Oh, yeah. So just getting, like I said, all those dark shade layers in there. Come back and accenting the underside of where light's not hitting. Keep your bounce light in mind. I need to study up on the anatomy of that ankle. I did that a long time ago. That is incorrect. even for alien creature. That's not the way that would work. I could probably fix it by bastardizing the pencil again. Grip some of that light in here. Yeah, and those look more like muscles more than scales, I will admit. I think it's because I was creasing the in-between so hard. Even though that looked cool, probably not the best approach for that, so... Near the centers. Pull off my lights here. Man, 10 minutes. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get finished. That's why I was trying to say the light latchers will be next, not tomorrow. I do think tomorrow is a good enough prediction to say I'll be done. So, okay, all that dark is thrown in, so back to the smudge. And this is where a lot of people probably don't appreciate my approach sometimes, is relying on that smudge brush so much. Other Photoshop artists use actual brushes, brush techniques. I basically use a round and a hard, or a round, softer, hard brush. So the smudge brush allows me to get my own painted textures from my hand conversion over to. I would love to get into the workspace. I've tried it. I've experimented with working with brushes before. It just seems like that's a whole other layer of artistry, is just designing brushes itself. But man, I've seen some excellent work be done with a good brush set. And I've done them. Like, I think it's fun and explorative. But I wouldn't design a house with them. A lot of my stuff I am trying to get not so much implied detail as much as I'm trying to get your brain to go, I know what that is. Even though you kind of almost don't. And again, implied, that's kind of the whole idea of the brush sets, right? So I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm pretty inconsistent with my approaches to art, because art itself is experimental. You got your principles and your, what color am I going for? I kind of like that. dirt one more, but pull it out. And the underside. Oh yeah, guess what I didn't do? I didn't think about that for here. Okay, I'm kind of feeling that. Maybe brighten that up just a little bit. And there's another thing I can do here to help out the readability of some of this. I want to use saturation. Is this. So, I'm going to play with some levels. I might have did this yesterday, but maybe I didn't. Didn't really look like I did. Okay, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Get it out of there. Go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to separate both of those characters from the background real quick. And doing that trick I did yesterday towards the end of the show, which was to duplicate, merge that over. Righto. I think it's right. Hold on. Wrong maneuver. Abort. Maybe you're right. Maneuver. Hold on. Good Lord. Make up your mind, Jeremy. It's the silhouettes. That's what I'm trying to go after. It's silhouettes. Where are you? There's a base. And there's a base. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, come on. Select. Yeah. And then go up to this base. Yep. There we go. Okay, so run back to these and click that guy, and we're going to cut that. Oh no, hold on. Almost there, kids. Inverse the selection, then cut it, then get rid of the axis. Okay, so now we're here. Oh, they didn't turn out as well as I thought it would. Alright, I gotta do something else. Yeah, here. I had that selection good, so why didn't that work? me find that again. Right there. Right? So, what is so wrong with merge group? Cut. Turn that off. Delete that. Okay, so now we're back, right? Turn that off. Right. Okay, that's what I was going for. All right. Sorry. 5 more minutes. We're running. Crop etch. Save out on our memory there because those big old images. Slide that down, swap over, get that there. Play with this guy a little bit. So, adjustment layers. Trying to get some light, some of that Divana sunlight popping in on them. We're going to do that again, bring it over on the back. That up. I guess we would need the other guy, the little guy, to have his own hit up on that too. So I'll have to adjust those in a second. Let's turn off that one, bring this one back in. Just okay, here. Oops. Okay. Where's that inner glow at? Right. I got to get that inner glow correct for this guy. Okay, it's already there. How powerful is it? It's about as powerful as it's going to get. Drop it a little bit then. And for the little guy, make sure he's all good with it. Kind of thought it was a bit too powerful. There maybe is a little bit of argument to be said for how dark a lot of the inside of that thing got. So let's see if I can't pull a little bit of that out in this last minute. Okay. All right, guys. It looks like that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to throw a little shadow underneath them, and that'll be it. I'll sign it and call this one. That was it. You know, so. Oh, that's going to be too slow. It's because of the image is so big. So we're going to do some of that. Just a slight little shadow. Pop it down. And there we go. I'm going to sign this, and it's done. I think that mohawk's a little nuts, but still on the soft. Okay. Still think it needed a little bit of work, and I'm willing to push around some stuff, which I shouldn't, like these areas. Yeah, I shouldn't be touching them. But, you know, I'm kind of crazy and imbecilic sometimes. Because no one will see that half the time. Or they'll see it now and be like, oh, that's all smudged there, right? So let's just use that. I've got other tricks I could have used. That it uses stamp. And look, you know, this little guy here, you know what? Select, modify, contract by, let's see what 2 looks like. Oops, wrong. I need to expand. Or select inverse, go back to modify, contract by 2. There we go. And delete. No! Didn't need to invert. Now I need to invert. Delete. Okay. I got rid of some of his line work. It's not what I wanted. Maybe I need to do it by 2. You know? It seemed fine until I looked at him a second ago, and it's like I see all these things hanging off. Which is much easier just to go in, customizably put them out instead of automation, you know. So just pull them out. Go back in there, pop that finger, pop that finger, pop that finger. All right. Yep, I'm calling that one. Every time I say that, I find something else I don't like about it. Okay, done. Done. That's it. All right, guys. Hope you guys liked this one. I'm glad we got it looking a lot better, in my opinion, than where it was yesterday. But now it's time to, we'll be moving on to Light Latcher tomorrow. Thank you guys for showing up so much. Remember, on Fridays, we got Fund Party Fridays for Beckoned. We need all the help we can get. Share all of this around. Share all of our social medias. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channels, where you're at right now. So thank you guys so much. Hit the like button, subscribe. Please come back. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.